Hey everyone. So, the subject of rehoming came up earlier today, and it's been a very sore spot for me lately. I've been seeing a lot of rehoming posts in multiple different groups, different species of animals, and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of the reasons coming up are I don't have time, I'm allergic, which it's a possibility. I mentioned before in videos, my best friend is really, really allergic to guinea pigs, and more so to skinny pigs. If she is even remotely in the same room as them, she starts to break out in hives. If she picks them up, the hives really start. And if she picks up the skinny pigs, well, she'll just look like one giant hive, to sum it up. So, yes, I do believe that some people are truly allergic to guinea pigs. A lot of times people don't realize it's not the guinea pigs and it's actually the hay, but it could happen. Either way, the subject of rehoming, like I mentioned, is a sore spot for me lately. I don't have anything against rehoming. And if I was to come to you and tell you that I have a problem with rehoming an animal, I would be a hypocrite. Because I've rehomed my guinea pigs 8 years ago. I rehomed my bunny 8 years ago. I've rehomed dogs in the past. I've rehomed cats. And most recent, I rehomed my cat to my friend. For every time I've rehomed, there had been a valid reason. It was justified to me. Am I making excuses? Certainly not. And I'm not saying that other people are making excuses. But some people decide to publicly announce that they are thinking of rehoming an animal, but their reasonings for it just don't add up and they don't make sense. And that's what upsets me. Now, my point of this video is to give you some guidance that if for any reason at all you find yourself having to rehome your guinea pig, your dog, your cat, your bird, your tarantula, whatever animal you have, the biggest thing to remember is when you're making a post, the very basic information needed on the post would be the sex or gender of the animal, the species of the animal, the exact or approximate age of the animal, and if there are any medical conditions that people should know about. On a public rehoming post, people don't need to know why you are rehoming. You know, maybe you're choosing to rehome the animal because you're financially struggling and you feel extremely embarrassed and you feel like you're not doing good enough. But secretly, the truth is, you probably are doing good enough and there are resources out there to help you, if that's the reason for it. If you are rehoming because you are moving to a new place and there's not enough room, or there's, your new landlord or whatever might not allow pets, there's always a reason behind it, and these things do happen. I'm living that experience right now. When I first moved in here, I asked my landlord ahead of time, is there a limit on caged animals? And legally, in my province and city, there is no legal limit on caged animals. And then she had asked me what type of animals I have, and I told her guinea pigs. And then she asked me how many I have, and I said 14. That kind of freaked her out a little bit. It is what it is. So, 14 is my limit. I don't take in any more, but I'm not rehoming any. A lot of mine are seniors, and I don't know how long they have left with me. So, it is what it is. But the point is that if you have to make a post to rehome any of your pets for any given reason, just provide the very basic information. If someone is truly interested in adopting your pet and giving it a loving forever home, they will likely private message you, and they may ask you in the private message, you know, why are you rehoming? Is there a reason? And then, and only then at that point, you can go into further detail as to why. Whether it's because of finances, whether it's because of, you know, medical conditions on your behalf or on the guinea pig's behalf. Sometimes people have to rehome because the animal needs medical attention and they just don't have the funds for it. These things come up in life and it's perfectly okay. Now, I might not agree with it. I might not always like it, but like I said, if I was to tell you it's a bad thing, I'd be a hypocrite because I've done it. I've rehomed my own. So, bottom line, when you are having to make that decision of rehoming an animal, the main thing to remember is if you are going to choose to disclose your reasoning publicly ahead of time, right off the hop, just so that people don't have to ask you over and over, be prepared. There could be lashback from some people, and be prepared that if your reasoning legit doesn't make sense, people will question that. And I need to address this right now because I know maybe 3 individuals as of right now that might see this video and are once again going to assume that I'm targeting them. No, I am not targeting you. I am making a general video, a general statement, and general suggestions of what anybody can do if they're ever in the position of needing to rehome their animals. So, I'm going to leave it at this, that I don't want any negative comments on my channel. Any negative comments that I find automatically get deleted, and if the behavior continues, I will just hide user from my channel. This place, my channel, is a place for everyone to come to learn from, to grow from, and to just experience new things and learn new things. So, I know this video is a little bit out of the ordinary because normally we talk about guinea pigs and we see the guinea pigs. But this video is slightly different, but it's still in a very important subject because we all have pets in our life, or had pets, or will have pets, and these things are going to come up. Whether we want to agree and admit that, you know, it's going to come up or not, life happens. So, hopefully, if you're coming across this video, hopefully it's not because you are currently trying to rehome, but if you are, hopefully it's giving you somewhat of a different perspective on how you can improve your postings. But that is all I have to say about the subject right now. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Until next time, everyone. Bye.